One of the tents where I was sleeping one night, I think it was maybe like in the month of November, and it got hit pretty hard. In fact, I was pretty lucky to get out of there without any scratches, because they could have torn me up pretty good lick. But I remember we spent the rest of the night out. Oh, the Chinese usually had a dugout-like thing where they would store ammunition and so forth. And so I think we probably sat in there till daylight anyway and waited till this, because this shell that landed that night, it hit awful close to our command post, and it couldn't have been very far from me. Oh, and so I guess we was talking about the one time when we got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, talk a little bit.
When that got pretty close to my, probably to my legs.
Oh.
And well, actually, the tent that I was sleeping in, me and First Sergeant, boy, it took a bunch of holes. And there was one that went over top of me, about a foot above me, I guess. Jeez. And if it had caught me in the stomach, it would have probably, I might have been a goner. But we tried to stuff, so that night when we, let's see, how did that go? We tried to stuff toilet paper in those holes in that tent so we could have a light in there, but that didn't work out very good.
Huh.
But, a lot of stuff in that kind of military is trial and error. You know, you do the best you can and that sort of thing. But that was a pretty hard one. I guess that was the hardest one we took. And then I remember sitting in the hole one night with, but that was one of my jobs. I was a sergeant, and so if we was to get an incoming mail or something, well, make sure that the guys were out in their foxhole. Well, I remember sitting in a hole one night with, I don't even know who he was, but I don't think I did. Anyway, there was an enemy shell whistled over the top of us fairly close, and we sat there for just a little bit, and another one came over. Well, then one came over, because he said, some of these times it's hard to think this is real, that this is real or whatever. And about that time, it said, and I said, what do you think now? The dirt flew in the doggone hole where we were. And I said, that's going to hit our tent. And I said, well, we can share the tent as long as it don't hit us, I guess. But then that stopped, and so you had those kind of nights.